Welcome back to the channel, guys. Lead Gainz here because it's Gainz time. Camera.
So, what are macros? Instead of telling you, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. Let's go.
So now that you've watched the edit, you may have an idea of what macronutrients are. For short, macros. Macros are the building blocks of nutrition. They consist of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. So what does protein do? Protein repairs and builds muscle. Carbohydrates, they provide fuel for the body and the brain. Fats protect your bones and organs and help in brain development. Protein can be found in lean meats like chicken, beef, shrimp, salmon. Some examples of healthy fats are avocados, almonds. For carbohydrates, you'll want to have things like rice, pasta, beans, lentils. So with that being said, let me go ahead and show you how to calculate your macros.
Keep in mind, there are multiple ways to calculate your maintenance calories. That's the number of calories your body needs to maintain its weight. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use this very simple equation. You'll go ahead and use your weight, multiply by a number between 14 and 16. If you use 16, that'll give you a slower calorie deficit. If you use 14, that'll give you a higher caloric deficit. So in this example, I'm going to go ahead and use 16. So we have a 200-pound man, we multiply that by 16. His total maintenance calories are 3,200 calories per day. So that means that he will need to consume at least 3,200 calories to maintain his body weight. So now that we've calculated his maintenance calories of 3,200 calories per day, we need to go ahead and put this person in a caloric deficit. To do that, we need to choose a number between 0 and 500 calories. So I always suggest starting with a number in between, because the higher the number, the higher the deficit. So in this example, I'm going to go ahead and use 200 calories as the deficit. So we take the maintenance calories of 3,200 calories per day and subtract 200 calories. That's the deficit. That gives us a total of 3,000 calories. That's the starting weight loss calories. Once you have your starting weight loss calories, go ahead and track your calories daily on an app like MyFitnessPal, and go ahead and weigh yourself daily so you can go ahead and monitor your weight. If your weight is not going down after 2 weeks, then go ahead and increase the deficit, but give it about a week. So I would suggest increasing it by about 50 calories. So if you start with 200, go to 250 and try that for a week. If you start losing weight, then just leave it at that. Don't mess with it. If you're still not losing weight, go ahead and increase it by another 50 and go ahead and try it for another week. You do not want to do more than 500 calories per week. So you should start losing weight. Go ahead and give that a try. And keep in mind that you do not want to lose more than 1 to 2 pounds per week to start off. So go ahead and monitor your weight weekly and make sure that you go ahead and drink lots of water. Now that we have our weight loss calories of 3,000 calories per day, we can go ahead and calculate our macros. We can calculate how much protein, carbs, and fats we need to lose fat and maintain muscle mass, assuming that we're going to be working out. So protein is equal to 4 calories per 1 gram, carbs is equal to 4 calories per 1 gram, and fats is equal to 9 calories per 1 gram. So for protein, you're going to want to consume between 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of lean body mass. I suggest you stick with 1 because it's easy. For fats, between 15 to 25% of calories. So that's going to depend on how much fats you like. if you like fats a lot, then you'll want to go with 25%. If you don't really like to eat a lot of foods that are fatty, then go with 15%. And for carbs, that'll be the remaining calories. For this example, we have a 200-pound man with a total daily caloric deficit of 3,000 calories per day. So for protein, you're going to want to consume between 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of lean body mass. To keep it simple, we're going to go ahead and use 1 gram per pound of body weight. So if this person weighs 200 pounds, we multiply that by 1. That's 200. 200 times 4, because each gram of protein is 4 calories. That gives us a total of 800 calories in protein that this person needs per day. For fats, we take the daily caloric deficit calories of 3,000. We multiply that by 25% because this person really loves his fats. So 25% times 3,000 is 750 calories of fats that this person needs to eat daily. The remaining calories of 1,450 calories will come from carbohydrates. So that gives us a total of 3,000 calories per day. Those are the daily caloric deficit calories that this person needs to eat in order to lose weight. Now that we have our total calories for protein, fats, and carbs, we're going to go ahead and calculate our macros in grams. So for protein, we have 800 calories. We divide that by 4. That's 200 grams of protein per day that this person will need to consume. For fats, we have 750 calories. Divide that by 9. That's 83 grams. For carbs, 1,450 calories. Divide that by 4. That's 363 grams. So our total macros for the day are 200 grams of protein, 83 grams of fats, and 363 grams of carbs. That's the macros that this person will need to track on a daily basis to lose weight. To track your macros, I suggest you buy a food scale and learn how to read the nutritional facts on the food items that you consume. The nutritional facts should tell you how many grams of protein, fats, and carbs are in each serving. So once you have that information, you can go ahead and log that information into MyFitnessPal. So I suggest you download MyFitnessPal. It's a free application that you can download on your phone, so you can go ahead and track your macros on a daily basis.
Alright guys, so now that you know how to calculate your macros, go ahead and track them daily. You can use an app like MyFitnessPal, that's what I use. Anyways, on the next episode, I'm going to go ahead and do a full day of eating. I'm going to go ahead and track all my macros, all my meals, and show you how I hit my macros on a daily basis. Go ahead and comment, subscribe, and like this video.